And welcome to session recap 21st of November 2016. My name is Nenad. And today we will see past week results and I will show you this week's setups. So we will start with Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, and then we will see, of course, pound yen and euro yen. Past week was, as I was telling a lot of times during these couple of weeks, we had a really great week behind us, and the markets are very good to trade, except for some small spike. I mean, we had some unusual spike on pound yen today that led pound crosses really high. But that's, well, sometimes those things might happen. And of course it's perfectly normal, and that is why I've been always suggesting that you should trade with low risk. So if you trade low risk, even if those things happen, like some unusual spikes or sell-offs or whatever, you can protect yourself by trading with a low risk. So in the long run, it should definitely be beneficial to you. So, risk disclaimer, explaining that online educational materials are available at Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience. So take into consideration that information in this session is not suitable for everyone. If you want to get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, you should visit admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. This is solely my opinion, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for a trade. And this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And this is our cheat sheet for rules and setups. So you always need to give price a breathing room. And you should enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. We call it POC or buffer zone. Use scaling in if you wish, because you do your own trade and money management. Respect your stop loss, always. Add a spread to your stop loss. Even if you trade via ECN, add 2 to 5 pips depending on the pair traded. We take one position per listed pair, so we either take positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That's why we need to focus on the first touch. Positional trades are called trend trades, and alternative trades are called counter trend trades. We can do breakout trades and scalp trade levels independently on any position. That's also important to notice. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, not less. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates and add these levels to your system. Pay attention to trends, so if we miss a POC entry, you probably might find other trend-based entries. And the term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. So that is also very important. Past week results of 14, okay, this is a typo, of November 2016. Well, guys, definitely we had the best week since New Year, I think. I don't remember when our total pips pool was so high, and definitely the best session recap since US elections. And you can see that euro dollar was going in our direction, 110 pips. Pound dollar was good for 40 pips, but if you followed the trend, you could have made even more. Australian dollar, we guessed the trend, but the trade didn't qualify. Pound yen, definitely the trade of the week. Okay, 440 pips. And dollar yen didn't qualify. But for some people, they told me that they made huge number of pips. For dollar yen, even though if it wasn't qualified, if you just maybe if you traded it, you could have made 110. But let's say that This is the pips pool without this. So 590 possible pips. And definitely pound yen, as I was telling you, that was definitely my favorite pair to trade, and a pair really that has so big range that is very, very, very good to trade. And I personally really like it. So yeah, pound yen, the trade of the week, and this session recap was a session recap of the year probably so far. Okay, now let's see what happened. Euro dollar, this is euro dollar trade, and well, wait, let me just show you the proper chart. I don't know why this is here actually, because just give me a few seconds, I will show you the chart. And okay, and results. I have weird enough, I have older doesn't matter, I will zoom in. I have older screen here, but no matter what, I have saved it here, so I will show you just a second. Okay, and session recap 14. Okay, this is proper screen. I will probably need to show you like this. Okay, so you can see actually how it looks. So we had a sell position. We had a sell position on euro dollar, and I told you that we could probably sell it around 1.0880. Okay, for all of you who watched previous webinar, I said I was very specific that euro dollar was indeed in a sort of downtrend. And here you can actually see that downtrend has been respected because we had a breakout trade set up. Our positional trade didn't qualify because I said we could sell around 1.0880, but below 10700 we should have looked for short into rallies or breakout. What happened? You see what happened. Now these were rallies, this was breakout towards these levels, and these levels were hit. So guys, even if you entered here at the break of 07, you could have made more than 100 pips. But if you actually waited for rallies here and there, you could have made even more than 110 pips. So euro dollar was very, very, very good. Very good setup, and one of the best trades, definitely. I really enjoyed it a lot. Okay, next one, let's show pound yen. So this was the trade, as I said, of definitely the trade of the year, of the week, of the month, call it whatever you want. This is, guys, a scholastic example of price action trading. Pound yen in a strong uptrend, and I said try to go long around 134. This was 0.60. This was our this vertical line represents the time of our webinar. So you can always see results that were called pre-fact because trade setup happened here. The price went a little bit in a drawdown, but well, it doesn't matter because after that we saw a huge spike in the price. And here you can see I don't expect, guys, that any one of you made, well, 400 pips on that, but some people might actually followed this to the TP2 and made really huge number of pips. But just to show you how pound yen is, you won't be finding a lot of trade opportunities outside of pound yen in the market that can give you so huge amount of pips, simply because pound yen is one of the strongest pairs to trade, and definitely the pair that you should pay attention to. I was telling you so many times, guys, that is one of my favorite pairs to trade, and I personally really enjoy to trade pound yen. So yeah, you can see this was indeed the trade of the year, the trade of the month, and the results were that good. Yeah, were that good. Okay, so next one. Okay, next one after pound yen, pound dollar, guys. Well, you could see pound dollar even today. I didn't, I mean, some people ask me what happened with pound dollar today. Well, I said, guys, it doesn't have to do anything with dollar, because you can see dollar is strong. So don't be misinformed with various analysis on the internet. I don't know. I mean, people are telling you so many things about pound dollar today, and the definite truth is that this happened today because of, this is my opinion, because of yen sell-off, and pound yen jumped 200, 300, almost, well, it was almost 250 pips, and of course it led pound dollar to jump like 80 pips, and all pound crosses, euro GBP dropped. So guys, you need to know that was not because of dollar weakness. Pound jumped because of yen weakness, and primarily the spike was in pound yen, guys. So that actually happened. You can see that euro dollar is still very low. So guys, dollar is strong. Dollar yen again above 111. I gave my predictions to forexstreet.com on Friday, and yeah, well, I actually knew that dollar yen will spike to the upside. So yeah, yen is weakening while dollar is still regaining strength and is still strong. Okay, so pound dollar, this was actually pound dollar. Now next one was dollar yen. Well, I said dollar yen is buy on dips, but our buy trade unfortunately was not initiated, simply because dollar yen didn't retreat to our POC zone. Unfortunately, guys, it didn't retreat that much. But what happened is subsequent spikes. So you could actually go, just as I gave you a trend prediction, so you could have gone with this trade prediction and trend prediction, because you see now it went up after dollar yen dropped. It made double bottom. So guys, here after this double bottom has been made, you could see this is bullish here. This was really, as I said, buy on dips scenario. Well, after it hit 109.76, it dropped. So I traded personally this setup, because next day it hit 110, but the trade wasn't valid, because I'm always specific. The trade setup is valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. But dollar yen sell-off was actually initiated a little bit later, guys. So that is why we actually stayed away from that trade, particular trade. But nevertheless, 109.75 rejected the price for 100 pips. I didn't count this result, but well, even without it, it's 590 pips. Okay, so very, very, very good. I was very happy with it. And well, one more proof that yen pairs are really, really good to trade at this point. Really, really good. One more trade, actually, one more trade setup that we also had was Let me try to find you. It was Australian dollar here, and Australian dollar also was good pair to trade. I said sell position because it was in downtrend. Unfortunately, the pair didn't pull back to our entry. But again, guys, if you follow a trend, and if you understand the point of my analysis and the point of my teaching, it was very clear that Australian dollar was in downtrend, although we had some news. But whoever wanted to trade this, well, this was the way that you could actually trade. Of course, going long, going short around 76.20, because this didn't happen. Well, this was broken, subsequently retested, and you could have made huge number of pips, even though our POC entry has not been hit. But as I say, sometimes it might happen, but we should not worry about it, because we always have good setup even if our POC is missed. Mario is saying UK low tax paradise. Well, low tax, probably yes, definitely. But we will still see what will happen with Brexit and Brexit scenario. We need to see how the court will decide, but I guess Article 50 could possibly be initiated maybe in the early 2017. We will see. Now, guys, let me show you this week's setups. Okay. So first we have euro dollar. I will again sell euro dollar rally. I mean, for me, it's still sell on rallies. And we could see that actually euro dollar is indeed sell on rallies, because this pair is also very, very, very good to trade. And at this point, it's in a good trend. So I will look to sell at 1.0660. Stop loss will be 0.690, TP 1.580, TP to 1.550. So yeah, that will be, and this is actually my setup for euro dollar. As I say, it's very, very clear for me what euro dollar is about, and lately you could have read some of my analysis regarding euro dollar, and if you followed it, again, you could have made nice pips. But well, for this week, this is what I see here. Okay, let me open 1 hour chart and 4 hour. It's better 4 hour chart. Okay, let me just answer the question. So here you see euro dollar 4 hour time frame, very clear to me. This is still sold on rallies, but I want to see it a little bit higher, guys, unless it makes a breakout. What I would like to see is pull back towards bearish order block and towards previous double bottom. So here you can see where the price is now. I mean, so easy to trade euro dollar now. I don't know if any one of you made any loss on euro dollar, because this is, I don't know, I'm not buying this, guys. But if you follow a trend, I mean, this is so clear. This is pure price action trend in its pure sense, zigzag with pullbacks. So let's see. I mean, we had really 3-4 weeks of good euro dollar trading. I don't know when it will become harder to trade. We will see that probably if we see few losses on euro dollar, but at this point euro dollar should be only really you should be making more wins than losses. Very clear here, H3, everything, double bottom, previous double bottom, it's resistance now, so this area is protected. Even though if we see euro dollar up initially, it should be sold again from this level. So let's wait and see. As I say, for me, it's still sell on rallies. Also, if we see a breakout of 1.0550, okay, here, this is for me important, 0.550. If we see a breakout of that level, then we can expect lower levels, 0.510. But I don't know if it will happen. I mean, it still has a room to the upside. I would preferably see another rally than short, but well, we will see. But definitely, I think if this level breaks to the downside, it could go lower towards 0.510. Initially, it could be bought from 0.5 because it's round number and it's psychological support. So let's wait. If you open 1 hour chart here, you see it's starting some retracement, but let's see if we will actually hit this point. Goran is saying, can we have retracement up to 1.0850? At this point, I don't see that. I need to see 1.0850 will be possible only if we see some huge news, something for euro or dollar. But if we don't see anything that important, I don't see it at this point. But I will of course answer all of your questions as soon as I finish with slide presentation. Ilya is saying, hi, how are you, Nenad? How are you, dear Ilya? I'm very good, thank you. He's always say dear Nenad, and I always respect dear Ilya, so thank you. Our trader from Switzerland. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tricky here because you see here, I mean, if you connect these stops, this looks like I mean, I think it could broke to the upside, because if you see the angle is ascending at this point, it's going to the upside. So we might say this is not a wedge, guys. I mean, a bearish wedge should appear at resistance, but you see price, this is resistance, but price is dropping. So bearish wedge appears usually in uptrend, not in downtrend. So what I see here is actually some sort of pennant consolidation in downtrend. And I see that this level here around 1.0660 really has huge confluence, guys. I mean, you know how I trade and how I show you the analysis. I don't watch one specific level. I watch always confluence points. And here we have a really strong confluence points, to say the least. So if we sell it from there, there will be enough momentum possibly to push below 0.550. But then again, if we don't have a retracement here, just watch for this level. I mean, it would really take some strong important news or rumor or whatever for euro or dollar to spike price to 0.850. I mean, it's weekly, it's almost weekly pivot point, and it's H5, very huge resistance, 230 pip of retracement. I mean, it's for euro dollar, it's much. For pound yen, it's not much. But for euro dollar now, it seems much, really. Okay, so this is euro dollar. Pound dollar. Well, I did the analysis on pound dollar on forexempire.com. Each Monday I do the analysis with Forex Empire, and well, I was initially correct and accurate with the prediction on pound dollar. I will show you now. This was my prediction and analysis on Forex Empire, so I also tweeted about it. And initially, guys, it went as I suggested. Initially, the price dropped from this region. Let me give you a better chart. I don't know why then I always send them a big chart, but you cannot zoom in into this chart, so I will show you my let me show you my chart here, and you will easily see that. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, this was the chart, and what happened is actually the price was here when I published the analysis, and what happened is pound dropped towards 23, so it made 40 pips initially. It dropped down, but then all of a sudden pound dollar spiked even here. This should have been the top of head and shoulders. You see, guys, left head, right shoulder. So pound dollar spiked exactly to the pip 24.99. I think that was the high of pound dollar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it actually went to the top of this head and shoulders. Now a lot of traders were confused. Some traders asked me, Nenad, what happened with pound? And I was confused too. And then I opened pound yen chart, and what I saw on pound yen was, I mean, that was huge. Pound yen was the answer why pound dollar also went up, guys. Because pound yen, watch this 4-hour candle on pound yen, guys. 217 pips. Yen was definitely sold. Yen was sold, guys. Okay? CAD yen, watch CAD yen. CAD up, yen down. Okay? Watch Swiss yen, guys. Up. New Zealand yen, not so much to the upside except for this candle. Again, same time with pound yen. So what did I conclude, guys? It's easy. This was a sell-off on yen, not dollar weakness. So because of that, pound dollar also spiked. Pound yen, euro GBP, and pound dollar moved a lot. I mean, there is still correlation between pound crosses, and because of that, pound dollar went up. But I have prepared another sell for pound dollar, and this is, guys, what we could see this week possibly. This is what I will trade. Give me just a moment. So pound dollar is ranging now at this point, but sell position could be initiated around 25.40, 25.80 stop, 24.30 TP. Breakout sell if it breaks 23, and buy setup is 1.2180. So pound dollar, if we see that, I would like to see it somewhere at the top of right shoulder. Mario is saying that was something with Theresa May's speech. He's saying May hints at transitional Brexit deal to avoid cliff edge. I mean, yes, but Mario, pound was definitely winner for today. I mean, pound was really up, but still look at yen pairs. Most of yen pairs were sold. So we had at one stage, we had pound strength, and at the same time, we had yen weakness. And when you have pound strength, because of Theresa May's speech, and yen weakness, I mean that's double trouble for pound yen shorts, right? Because pound was gaining, yen solely was dropping, and it resulted in huge spike on pound yen. Yeah, maybe let's see, typo. TP, no. TP is 24.30 because, well, yes, if you count this, but I don't, I made breakout sell if we see a sell before we see this, Egils. So what I would like to see is, I would preferably sell here, guys. But if we don't see a sell and pound dollar still continues to drop, we could see here, this 23.00. So that is why I put that TP. So from my perspective, we still see, I mean, this is head and shoulders, right? And you know now, you see why traditional price action is not that good anymore. Let's say that this is a neckline, and this is a neckline of traditional head and shoulders. I mean, you can even put a line here and say this is a neckline. It doesn't matter, guys. Whatever neckline is, it can be here, it can be here. I would personally place it here. But at this point, it was this one. Watch this. Shorting from the top of the right shoulder was much better than shorting it at the neckline break. So sell will be 23.00 if, yes, 22. Here, this is a typo indeed. Breakout sell 22.50 indeed. Okay, here, 22.50. I will correct it. And definitely I will be selling if it breaks 23, because that's the level that is the level that is really protected now. So if we see this, well then I guess there will be some stop grabber below, and I think that that could be a good trade. Also, guys, here 25.40, let's bring it up, 25.40, 30 also. You see a lot of historical sellers here, history of selling here, seller, 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 seller. So I guess initially it should be sold, and still head and shoulders will be valid. It will be still valid, guys, even if it hits there. Initially it should give us some pips. And sell 23, buy 21.80. I don't see that it will come to 21.80, but if something happens, you never know, guys. Here, this is where I will buy, around this level here. A lot of history of buying, and we have weekly L4 that is protected. And C23, that's why I'm saying 23, guys. It should drop even lower here, 22 and below, 22.75 to 50. Australian dollar is in downtrend. 74.20 sell, 74.70 stop loss, 73.00 is TP. Buy setup could come at 73.00, stop loss 72.70, TP 73.60. 74.20 is sell. So Australian dollar, a lot of confluence there, guys. we see the top here, but also we see a high around this level. Here, if you zoom out, you will also see this order block in the history. So here, that is where I will be selling, 74.20. Okay? Towards 73. Towards this level. And I think this level is also protected, 73.00, because you see here, guys, a lot of history of buying, huge history of buying. Order block here, buyers here, so 73 is buy. Clear setup for me. 74.20 sell, 73.00 buy. Okay? Euro yen, the analysis that I did today, yen pairs are going up, even though if euro dollar drops, if it's rejected or if it makes a retracement, euro yen should gain a strength because of yen weakness. But euro yen could see a buy from 170.20, stop 116.70, TP 118, TP 280.50. We should watch for 4-hour close above 118, because if it breaks and closes above 118, it should go to 118.50. Breakout sell 116.70, TP 116.30, stop loss above last 1 hour high. Okay? So again, guys, this is euro yen. And if you read my analysis today, well, nothing has changed except that we could see maybe, I mean, it's the same analysis, but just pay attention to, as I said in the article, 170.50. Here, technical analysis. Here. This is order block, bullish order block, double top. And if you paid attention to the analysis, it dropped and then it was up. So you could have made a scalp, good scalp after my analysis. Because at the time it was posted, it was 170.78. Couple of minutes, or let's say 10-20 minutes later, it dropped. And well, you could have bought it. But exactly at this spot, 170.50, we see a bullish order block with a double top. So because of that, I might assume that this could also hold the price, but if it drops lower, we have a lot of confluence here, trend line, EMA 89, 61.8, historical buyers here, so I think that 170.20 could also give us spike to the upside. Sell only if it breaks 116.70. It's a breakout sell with TP at 116.30. I mean, 116.70 is important low. This is it, and this is possible TP 40 to 30 here. I think this could drop if it goes below, but because of yen weakness, I would prefer a long opportunity and long euro yen. And finally, pound yen. I would go long on pound yen, 137.60, 137.05. TP is 139, TP2 140.40, sell 140.50, 140.85 stop loss, and 139.00 is TP. So here pound yen. Okay, huge strength on pound yen, so-called dragon. Money maker machine, guys. If you're able to jump in a good trend, this is solely the best pair to trade. If you have enough margin to cover it, if you know where the pair is going to, and if it starts to move, then it moves. While euro dollar makes 50 pips, pound yen is able to make 150 pips. And here on pound yen, I would go long at 137.60. This is bullish order block here. If it goes as a retest, it would go really, I guess it would be bought. But chances that this pair might continue towards our spot to sell. This is sell spot, 140.40. This is where I will be selling, 40 to 50. Now I will go through questions and then I'll roll slides again. Kusuik is asking me for dollar yen, your view. Yes, I will show you dollar yen. And next question is Kertu, does T89X like support resistance and shows trend? He asked me that. Yes. Kertu, EMA 89X as support resistance. Moving average, it gives me the confluence for trend trades. Usually, if we sell it, it's resistance. If we buy, it's support. But yes, indeed, pound yen is dynamic support and resistance indicator. Dollar yen analysis. Sure, dollar yen for me is still buy on dips. And you know that I'm clear with it. Dollar yen should reach, if there is some movement, 111.70. But H3 here is the spot where it could actually be sold. Watch what happened in the past. Huge sell-off from 112. So if it aims for 112 to see how it goes in terms of strength, I guess at 112 it could be sold. Until then, dollar yen is buy on dips. You can even place a trend line here. It's a bit steep, but you see my point. If you connect this, it's very, very clear. You can connect it like this. You can connect it like this. But definitely zones are here to buy into. Yeah. Dollar CAD. The comment also here, I had short POC 138.75, but I guess it played out a little bit lower. Yes, because pound yen can break. It can break really 75 soon. If it makes 4-hour close above 138.77, well, I guess we are on the way to 140.4050. Dollar CAD, sell on rallies, definitely sell on rallies. This could be a place to sell into here or even there. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, we have the confluence here. So it's 1.34475. So this is a sell if it gets there. Here, this is a sell. It even broke this level, so I guess it should even go lower. Watch this, guys. This was important support here. So this was broken, right? It went down. So I would sell from here, aiming for even lower levels. But if this low breaks, this could be a breakout trade, provided that we have enough momentum and volatility in the market. Yeah. So we could see even lower levels. Carlo is asking for New Zealand dollar. Daily head and shoulders potential. Yes, I mean this is huge head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You see? But you need retracement. So if we say that dollar, that daily is bearish according to this, but it has bullish candle, 4 hour, 1 hour. You see? It's still being sold into. So if we place a Fibonacci retracement from the previous swing to the current swing low, we would see, I think, X cross here. Yeah, so this is level to sell into if it gets higher. New Zealand dollar I would sell on rally around 70.95. So watch for that level. I'm late. Will you repeat today's slides? Adam is asking. Sure, Adam. This is euro dollar. This is pound dollar. Australian dollar. Euro yen. And pound yen. Yeah, those were the slides. Okay, guys, I'm still waiting. Do you have any more questions? So yeah, dollar yen. I already explained about dollar yen. Dollar yen is buy on dips until 112 or around, guys, 112 is hit. And I guess we would see some drop in the pair. Correction. Oil, okay. Oil down, oil should go down if you want to buy on dips. And the level where you could actually buy it is around this zone. 46.50, 46.85. Yeah. So yeah, that is what I see. I would like it a little bit lower, then we could buy on dips. Kurt is asking for MACD and pivot point indicators. Please send me an email now. I will try to send it as soon as webinar is finished. Agnes is saying, on 4-hour charts, yen pairs are showing bearish divergence. Shouldn't be there correction. Well, it depends which pair. As I say, pound yen is strong to the upside, but I guess it will be bought later on dips if we see a dip. If we don't see a dip, then it will be even more to the upside. Euro New Zealand, Dado and Elmo. Okay, Euro New Zealand. This is Euro New Zealand. Huge drop. Guys, wait for retracement. You need to wait for retracement. Let's say that retracement has started. I mean, I don't know if it started. I need to see it close of this candle, but if it starts, you need a pull Fibonacci. Pay attention first at this level here, that is around L3, and then on subsequent retraces, try to spot level which has confluence. This zone here, 50.40, 50.85, Euro New Zealand is sell on rallies at this point. Kurt is saying thank you, you're welcome. Thomas is saying hello Nenad, when will you upload this presentation? Well, Thomas, I think the presentation will be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, so it should be uploaded tomorrow. And it should be until 10 GMT, I guess. So I hope it will be uploaded. I will send to the team to upload it, and I guess they will do that, yeah, tomorrow. So yes, Euro New Zealand, getting back to New Zealand, is sell on rallies. Martin is saying, speaking of oil, the USA has just discovered about enough oil to offset oil imports for 10 to 30 years worth of net. Estimates are that a substantial supply can start to come online as little as 17 months. Well, yes, Martin, if you heard about the news, and for intraday, intra-week perspective, it's not that important now at this point. We should see what will happen and what exactly will happen, and then we can estimate maybe some longer term or mid-term trend. But at this point, yeah, oil is buy on dips, as I said. At least it looks on intraday, intra-week charts, buy on dips. See order block here, double top, retest level close to H3. Probably when we see a retracement, we will have a Fibonacci number here. Yeah. Thomas, I cannot send you the presentation earlier, unfortunately. But send me an email and I will send as soon as possible. But here you will be able now to snapshot the screen if you want to see setups. If not, please wait until webinar is uploaded tomorrow. Then you will be able to actually watch it. But I will roll the slides again, guys. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, euro yen, pound yen, and that's it. Thank you, guys. I think that everything is clear. You cannot see it. Sorry, guys. I will roll again. Euro dollar. You should be able to see this now. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, euro yen, pound yen. And requests for indicators will come just after this webinar. I will try to reply to your emails, guys, and send you the indicators you want. Please please excuse me if sometimes I forget, because I really have tons of emails and it's very, very hard to watch all of them. But yeah, now after the webinar, I will actually try to send you the indicators you asked for, and just send me an email. Okay, guys, this is what I see. Let's see what we will have. I have big hopes for pound yen trades, euro dollar, and so on. I guess we should also see good pips from our session recaps. I wish you a great trading day ahead. I mean, for some traders, for the Asia session. For us, London and New York, we are at the end of day. We will relax now. Thank you. Have a great evening, guys, and talk to you soon. Cheers. Trade safe.